now will be setting up the vehicle, ready that they can right it and clear it from the carriageway. You'll see that they've got a number of pieces of equipment down. They've got some strops there, which they'll secure to the vehicle. They'll have another strop in place between the two tyres, so that when it rolls onto its wheels, effectively the strop will stop it rolling away in case the brakes have failed. One of the advantages of Highways England attending and dealing with incidents like this is that it allows police resources to continue carrying out more prioritised police activity. If, upon arrival of Highways England and the traffic officers, there are any concerns as to the injuries that anyone sustained, or if they've got any concerns about the parties involved, or any criminal offences that may have occurred, then they would request attendance of the police. It's worth noting that the traffic officers do have a number of lawful powers at their disposal in relation to controlling traffic. So if they give directions to motorists or request that they stop, then that is a lawful requirement, and to fail to comply with them is actually a criminal offence. So they've now rigged up the vehicle, and under the direction of the banksman, the driver of the traffic officer vehicle will now slowly attempt to start to right this vehicle. So they'll carry out the manoeuvre in a controlled manner, so that at all times there is no risk that they'll lose control of the vehicle and it rolls off down the road. So I think a quick round of applause. They've got it on its wheels, which is a good start. All of that has taken about 3.5 minutes. So pretty quick going, really. If it wasn't for them, this vehicle would still be on its roof, people would still be rubbernecking, and the queues would be growing and growing by the minute. The advantage now that this vehicle is on its wheels is that it's not so exciting for people to watch from the other side, and therefore we've already reduced the risk of rubbernecking on the other carriageway. After removing their strops and shackles, the highways officers will then look to clear the vehicle completely because it's still blocking the road. So they'll be able to set it up in order that they can tow it to a place of safety. That may well be an emergency lay-by if it's on one of the new smart motorways where there's no hard shoulder. Or it could be that they just get it to the hard shoulder if that's a place of safety. So they've stowed most of their equipment now, and they've rigged up the tow from the front of the vehicle. So then they'll be able to reposition their vehicle in order to commence clearing this vehicle completely out of the way. The officer that's got the towing strop in his hand, you'll see that there's kind of a square block in his hands just at the end of the strop there. This is referred to as a load cell. Basically what this does is prevent excessive load being placed on their vehicle or the strop. Safety is paramount when they're carrying out these kind of procedures, and the idea is that the load cell is set to a predetermined force. If this force is exceeded, then it will issue a warning and an alarm to tell them that's the case.
Oh, right, yeah. So they're not the car. No. They will stick to the car. Yeah.